Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge my ancestors, past, present and emerging, who are the traditional owners of this land. I thank you for your guidance and for your wisdom. A special mention also to Carol Martin, who's a local artist. She's designed the bee murra, which you'll see snaking through our slides today. My name is Leah Hirst. I am the co-founder and director of JMH Group, alongside my husband, Leah Hirst. We provide mechanical repairs and solutions to the mining, road transport, construction and agricultural industries. I am also the co-owner and director of VacWest Industrial and Midwest Sweeping Contractors, providing industrial vacuum and sweeping services to the mining, to the ports, roads and agricultural industries. Jaden and I are both locals to the area. I am a Yamatji Badamaya woman from my dad's side, and my mum's family migrated to Eridu from England in 1964. Jaden's family are farmers from the Perenjori and Three Springs areas on both sides. Why is working towards net zero important to me? It's simple. It's for our future generations. I believe that all humans are just visitors to this land and to this earth. We should only be leaving our footprints and our wisdom behind to ensure future generations can continue as we have in developing evolving technologies that contributes to sustainable futures. Due to the nature of the work in our industries, mining, road transport and agriculture, for a very long time, I felt that reducing emissions, energy consumption and waste would be difficult. But my mind was changed when we commenced the Net Zero program, which was cancelled under the federal budget in the beginnings of our journey, unfortunately. As a small business owner and as an individual, I believe the key word we should all be focusing on when we say pathway to net zero is pathway, meaning we do our best and we focus on continuous improvement where we can, or we offset where we can. At JMH Group, VacWest Industrial and Midwest Sweeping Contractors, we seek for continuous improvement in all areas of our business, and that includes reducing our carbon footprint. JMH Group, VacWest Industrial and Midwest Sweeping Contractors strive to work closely with partners who share the same values, and we look for those values in our customers and our suppliers. JMH Group have secured long-term agency agreements representing international brands in the Midwest who are world leaders in innovation and emission-reducing technologies. We are the local sales, service and parts sales agent for JCB. They commenced their Road to Zero campaign in 2011. JCB have become leaders in electric innovation and developed a complete range of 100% electric machines across their smaller products. And in 2022, showcased the world's first hydrogen-powered backhoe loader. We are also the local after-sales service and parts agent for Scania, who have set science-based carbon reduction targets using electrification, green energy and biofuels. They also focus on the human factor, offering driver training and monitoring to ensure that their vehicles are driven more efficiently. What has our business done to date to reduce our carbon footprint? Basically, we have done what we can, where possible, since we started our business nearly 12 years ago. Some strategies we have used that are relatively easy and affordable include reducing our paper use, utilising software systems technology as much as possible, the installation of a 40 kilowatt solar system. We would have liked to have installed a larger solar system. However, that was a deterrent as the government subsidy failed to contribute to the cost of Western Power's engineering fees that would have been required at the time to install a solar system any larger. We've upgraded our lights in the workshop to LEDs and put in automatic timers where suitable. The installation of a power consumption monitor to identify peak time and identify any unusual high activity. We've upgraded our tooling and equipment, such as our air compressors, to more energy efficient options as they near their end of life. We monitor our vehicle idle time and we schedule our parts runs, etc., to reduce our CO2 emissions. We separate our waste with hydrocarbon bins, cardboard recycling, recycling bottles, batteries, scrap metal, etc. And we refurbish and we recondition parts and components where possible to limit waste, which in turn is a win-win for our clients because it contributes to minimising their replacement costs also. Listening over the last couple of days, I can see there are lots of opportunities for our businesses and others, but I have a very important message today for those here who are not small business owners and perhaps might need to understand why the majority of businesses might not be ready to perhaps tick a box or provide evidence of a net zero strategy during a procurement or tender process. And to other small to medium-sized businesses, if you are feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. JMH Group's vision is to be the supplier of choice, their employer of choice, and provide a high level of client satisfaction and represent our dealer brands throughout the Midwest. And we pride ourselves in being innovative and early adopters. We started to plan for decarbonisation and we're working towards implementing a net zero strategy, but the grant we received through the Entrepreneurs Program was recently cancelled. As a part of our vision to remain the supplier of choice and employer of choice, we began researching what training we could offer our people, what workshop adjustments would be required to undertake servicing or repairs on electric or hydrogen-powered vehicles. However, we aren't quite sure if we are preparing for one technology or the other, or both. What will the cost be? How does this impact on our safety systems? What will the disruptions be to our current operations? Will it change our field service model with remote breakdowns and urgent repairs to vehicles and equipment off-site? What will each field service vehicle need to ensure we can repair all types of vehicles? Technology is evolving so rapidly. Initially, I listened to a podcast with Dr. Barbara Alberts, and there was someone from Hyundai there, and they basically said electric will replace petrol and hydrogen will replace diesel. But then one of our clients, Cube, Reece Lawn, who's here today, pointed out that Cube are trialling electric trucks, so they've managed to convert diesel trucks into electric, but then the question is performance issues and productivity. So even just sitting here today, you can really see how quickly things are changing and adapting, and where do we fit into that space and what are we preparing for? While at some point we will continue to invest our time and resources into a net zero strategy, JMH Group, alongside many other small business owners and managers, are faced with constant challenge of being required to pivot and adapt in the current economic conditions. And although we know that climate change is something that deserves our energy and our attention, we are so busy overcoming many challenges and hurdles daily that impact on our operations, such as skilled labour shortages and hourly wage rate increases, supply chain issues, rising interest rates, rising business operating costs, expensive visa programs to overcome some of your skill shortage issues, safety law reforms and IR law reforms, and changes to government grants and funding. So all of these things mean we need to stop, we need to pause, and we need to pivot, and we need to change our direction, which can be quite overwhelming at times. So again, just want to reiterate that we know in our hearts and in our minds that having a goal to achieve net zero is very important, and we need to and would even love to focus on this. However, it is just hard right now to put our energy and our focus into prioritising it at times. What support do we need? We need compassion and understanding and support from government and large organisations. Bring us along on your journey. Please don't penalise a small business if they don't have a net zero plan. Help them. Share your information and resources. I also wonder today if we've seen so many useful resources and consultants and things that are available to help small, medium-sized businesses along on the journey. But I do wonder if I hadn't have come along today to the summit, or if I hadn't have stumbled across the Entrepreneurs program just by chance, where would have I found this information? Where would I know where to go, where to start? We need access to affordable alternative solutions and resources. We need improved local waste facilities and more affordable cost of recycling to prevent people from taking shortcuts and not disposing of waste inappropriately. We need to campaign on continuous improvement and doing our best where we can, breaking it down and setting small achievable goals for individuals and small businesses. Let's work together. I think we are very lucky in the Midwest and we do this quite well. I'm here with Leah Hirst and our General Manager, Chris Leach. They would love to talk more about the technical aspects of our industry and very interested in collaborating, there's that word again, Kate, collaboration, with other local businesses, sharing ideas, opportunities, resources, and overcoming challenges in the effort to decarbonise, specific to our Midwest region. And again, achieving net zero by 2050 sounds like a massive feat, especially as a small business owner, but I believe the key word in pathway to net zero is pathway. We do our best and we continuously improve. It is for our children and our children's children, our future generation. Let's look after the land that our ancestors took great care of for us for all these years.